Great Lakes are a diamond on the hand. North America, a brightly shining jewel on friendship bordering. Freshwater highway coming down from Canada. All around the shoreline, you can hear them sing. Sweet Mother Michigan, Father Superior, coming down from Mackinaw and Sault Ste. Marie. Blue water Huron flow down to Lake Erie, fall to Ontario, run on out to sea. Hardy are the seamen on the ships below the iron ore, sailing out of Thunder Bay and bound for Buffalo. Hardy are the fishermen, just like their fathers were before. They say they'll bury me at sea, come my time to go. Sweet Mother Michigan, Father Superior, come down from Mackinaw and Sault Ste. Marie. Blue water Huron flow down to Lake Erie, fall to Ontario, run on out to sea. Old tales of sailors spin, mermaids singing in the wind, the sinking of Bessemer, the drowning of the crew. Memories of waters crossed, women won and fortunes lost, are etched upon their faces and their faded old tattoos. Down below the quarter decks, the old men in the fishing nets, and up above the windy bridge, young men cursing to the wind. All along the Windsor Straits, wives and mothers lie awake, and they pray Our Lady of the Lakes to send them home again. Singing, Sweet Mother Michigan, Father Superior, coming down from Mackinaw and Sault Ste. Marie. Blue water Huron flow down to Lake Erie, fall to Ontario, run on out to sea. Sweet Mother Michigan, Father Superior, coming down from Mackinaw and Sault Ste. Marie. Blue water Huron flow down to Lake Erie, fall to Ontario, run on out to sea. Run on out to sea.
Flashing bright tonight, flashing white and red, traveling from Lake Huron to the Michigan shores, through the straits of Mackinaw with their load of iron ore. She comes down the seaway, headed for New Buffalo. It's the same route she's traveled so many times before. When the Mackinaw Bridge starts coming into view, she's headed for Lake Michigan. water's clear and blue. Up and down the Great Lakes, these freighters make their homes. They pull into port a while, then they're back out on the road. From Manistee to Gary, Traverse City to Calumet, you'll see them travel on the lakes, a schedule to be met. Crashes the waves at about 30 knots through all kinds of weather as each lighthouse she spots. Soon the traveling season's over and November winds will blow. She has another run to make before the ice and snow. Up and down the Great Lakes, these freighters make their homes. They pull into port a while, then they're back out on the road. From Manistee to Gary, Traverse City to Calumet, you'll see them travel on the lakes, a schedule to be made. From Manistee to Gary, Traverse City to Calumet, you'll see them travel on the lakes, a schedule to be met.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you. 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know ya. The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have groped deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice-water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams, the islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. The iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. And the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
Hard all week, trying to earn our wage, making automobiles and send them down the line. Yes, we're moving home, heading up to Mackinaw, traveling to the Great Lakes from town to town. Michigan homebound, Traverse City around. Big Superior will see her in a day. Down the Blue Huron to the old St. Clair, Ontario and Erie, we're on our way. Sitting by the shore, watching the ships roll by, seeing them as they carry their heavy load. Skipping rocks by the bay, sure be nice to stay. We're heading out to the next town once again. Michigan homebound, Traverse City around. Big Superior will see her in a day. Down the Blue Huron, old St. Clair, Ontario and Erie, we're on our way. Good to see the stars at night. You could almost touch them in the sky. Yes, we're moving on, singing campfire songs, traveling to the next town once again. Michigan homebound, Traverse City around. Big Superior will see her in a day. Down the Blue Huron, old St. Clair, Ontario and Erie, we're on our way. Michigan homebound, Traverse City around. Big Superior will see her in a day. Down the Blue Huron to the old St. Clair, Ontario and Erie, we're on our way. Well, the Great Lakes, we're on our way. Well, the Great Lakes, we're on our way.
I stand at the shores of these mighty waters, home to the eagle, the salmon and gull, so blue and wild and beautiful. These waters are where I belong. H is for Huron, O, Ontario. M is for Michigan, the lake I love. E is for Erie, S, Superior, the Great Lakes we call home. I marvel at how the glaciers formed them tens of thousands of years ago, so blue and wild and beautiful. These waters are where I belong. H is for Huron, O, Ontario. M is for Michigan, the lake I love. E is for Erie, S, Superior, the Great Lakes we call home. The Great Lakes are the largest body of freshwater lakes in the world, so blue and wild and beautiful. These waters are where I belong. H is for Huron, O, Ontario. M is for Michigan, the lake I love. E is for Erie, S, Superior, the Great Lakes we call home. Ships travel the inland waterway, carrying wheat and steel and ore, so blue and wild and beautiful. These waters are where I belong. H is for Huron, O, Ontario. M is for Michigan, the lake I love. E is for Erie, yes, Superior, the Great Lakes we call home. H is for Huron, O, Ontario. M is for Michigan, the lake I love. E is for Erie, yes, Superior, the Great Lakes we call home.